Welcome to English Palette. My name is Jack and I'm just so excited that you decided to join us today for another exciting lesson. Today's topic is the power of English, or English. Whose language is it anyway? I hope you have a lot of ideas to share on this particular topic because many of you are learners of English as your second or additional language. We are live on twitch.tv/EnglishSpot, so join us there. And I will see you in just a hot second after this intro. And we're live! Welcome to English Palette, another exciting English lesson. Probably first time in history when an English lesson is streamed live to multiple platforms and allows students from all over the world to take part in the class. So if you are just joining us, or if you're watching us not live but after it's all recorded, well, we are right now, currently we are live on Discord. Discord, it's a great application that you should download to your phone. That Discord connects people from all over the world. We are on a server called the English Hub, which is linked in the video description if you're watching this video, and we are actually live, so that allows students to become a part of the lesson. This is a revolution in education, guys. Absolute revolution. And you too can be a part of this lesson. Or these lessons, which are done regularly. I try to do them at least 3 times a week. So make sure you become a fan of the channel, follow the channel, subscribe it, let your friends know about us, and I hope that everyone joins this growing community of learners. So as I mentioned, my name is Jack, and I'm known as the English Palette on the internet. You can find me in various places. Right now we are on Discord, and I can see our room is growing and we have a lot of participants here waiting already to discuss the topic. And I already hear the school bell is ringing. All right, so we will be starting our lesson in just a minute. So first of all, I have a question to all of you. How are you feeling? How are you feeling today? And so please say hello in the chat. If you are on Twitch, say hi, I'm here, so that I know I'm not talking to a machine, I'm talking to actual people. And if you are on Discord in our classes chat channel, say hi there as well. Excellent. So how are you feeling? This is how I'm feeling this morning. Wow, I feel good. I feel good, and I hope you should too, because we are going to be talking about an exciting and controversial topic as well. The power of English, right? Or whose language is it anyway? And another reason to feel great today is because it's Friday. It's Friday! Alright guys, so I hope all of you have exciting plans for the weekend. All right, very good. Well, enough of this. Let's actually get into the lesson. So this is where I help you develop your academic skills of participating in a discussion. Let me bring up our screen, a relevant screen. Once again, if you are joining us right now, we are live on twitch.tv/EnglishSpot. This is where we are live right now, so please head over there and you will be able to see me live, and you will be able to see the materials that we are using today. So first of all, I would like to say a big thank you, a shout out to our amazing English Hub server, which is a great community and it's rapidly growing. And look at that, we have just passed 7,000 members and we are growing rapidly. So the English Hub is a great place for you to make new friends, to use your English, practice your English with people from all over the world, and and of course to attend these lessons as well. All right, and if you want to know more about, you don't want to miss a lesson ever again, well, you are watching right now my Twitch screen, which is twitch.tv/EnglishSpot. And the way to not to miss a lesson is to follow the channel. Maybe you can subscribe if you want, if you are a Twitch member. There's also ways of supporting the channel to make it grow. You can become a fan, a big fan, or a giant fan of the channel. You can also book a private lesson if you have a specific concern. And if you're a teacher, you can also book me for a special workshop. I can come into your class and I can help teachers about, teach them how to use technology during this time of isolation. A lot of people study online and teachers are confused. They don't know how to teach online, and I can do workshops like that. All right, everyone. Also follow me on the social media. There's Instagram page, YouTube, Twitter, wherever you are, probably you'll find me there. All right, but enough about me. Now let's get into today's topic. And before we actually go into today's topic, I just wanted to give you some statistics, guys. Statistics about English, because you might find it surprising. Well, this article actually is from 2018, so it's already outdated, and I found that some data in it to be a little bit conservative. But let's just see. The first question here shows us how widely is English language used in the world. Well, we see that it's definitely English is the most widely spoken language in the world at 1.1 billion speakers, and Chinese is very close second, which probably means Mandarin Chinese, right? And then look at that. There is a big gap between those two languages and then everything else. Very interesting, isn't it? Now, this second statistic is very interesting because it might shock you. The second statistic is contrasting native speakers of English and non-native speakers of English. And it shows that there are only 378 million of native speakers of English, but 0.8 billion non-native speakers of English. So that means, actually, according to some other statistics that I looked up before I prepared for this lesson, actually some people believe that 75% or close to 80% of people who speak English speak it as their second or additional language. Guys, this is mind-blowing, and I think it's going to play an important part in today's discussion. Now, another statistic is really surprising, guys, because here's a question, a very interesting question. What percentage of all English conversations or communication in the world involves only native speakers? That means native speaker is talking to another native speaker, and that number is only 4%. Do you understand that? Whenever English is spoken in the world, it's only 4% of those instances is when one native speaker communicates with another native speaker. Well, what does that tell you? That shows you that when you're learning English, you will be probably most likely communicating with other speakers of English who are non-native speakers of English, right? Okay, another question, interesting question, is that English is the language of the internet. We see that 55% of all communication on the internet is in English. And look, there is nothing that comes close, not even Russian, German. And what I'm really surprised about is Spanish, because you think that Spanish speakers are, they come from these Latin cultures, and they tend to be very verbal cultures. They speak a lot, and yet really it is the English that rules the internet today. Well, what else? Well, of course, if you want to be in academia, English is so important because it's the language of technical and scientific periodicals, journals. All kinds of academic journals are written in English, more than 50% of them in the world. All right, and English is spoken in 118 countries, right? So probably spoken as an official or semi-official language. So that really, again, is a very important statistic. All right, actually 59 countries recognize English as their official language, and again, there is nothing close to that in the world. French is at 29, Arabic at 26, Spanish, and well, Look at that, right? So this is, I think the statistics speak for themselves. I think that the other ones are not so interesting. Here, this one is interesting though, because this is about vocabulary. So it is estimated that there's around 250,000 words in the English language, and that's how many entries are there in the Oxford Dictionary, which you can probably see behind me here. This is the Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary, which I really recommend to any serious learner. And what we see here is that native speakers use around 25 to 30,000 words. So notice around 10%, native speakers use only 10% of English words that are in the dictionary. However, non-native speakers on average use only around 2,000 to 3,000 words, guys, and they are still able to communicate. So this actually is very good news. It's very good news for learners because it seems like it is possible to communicate in English with just 2,000 to 3,000 words. All right. I think I'll mention one more thing. English language seems to be very content heavy. That means 50% of words in it are usually nouns. So we're talking about concepts, ideas, things, objects. Other languages are not like that. For example, Japanese focuses a lot on adjectives, on feelings and textures, things like that. Onomatopoeia is a big thing in Japanese, for instance. But English is really content heavy. So we have a lot of nouns, right? Okay, I think that is all I'm going to say about English before I lose my audience. And by the way, I'm glad that the audience is growing. Please invite your friends. If you're joining us right now, we are live on twitch.tv/EnglishSpot, and we will be talking in just a minute about the power of English. So let me bring up today's questions. Let's go. All right. Today's questions, they are always posted on my website, so please feel free to follow the website. It's called buymeacoffee.com/EnglishPalette. And the post has been up here for over a day now for students to prepare in advance. These are the questions that we will be discussing. And of course, I'm open to questions from the audience, so please post them as well for me to see. Here we go. Question number 1. What do you think, in your opinion, are the reasons why English rose to such prominence, to importance as international language? Is it because of political reasons, war? Is it because of trade? Is it because of science, technology? What is your take on this? Question number 2. It has been said that a language is a dialect with an army and navy. So this person is saying that, there's nothing special about English. The only thing special about it is that it was a particular dialect which had the backing of an army, and they were able to secure their power in the world. Do you agree with this statement or not? And how does that relate to the idea of English becoming prominent in the world? Okay, question number 3 is interesting because, when we talk about Mandarin Chinese or let's say Korean language, we understand that those languages belong to the people that speak it. So for example, the Mandarin Chinese belongs to China and the Korean language belongs to the people of Korea. But who does really English language belong to? I think this is a controversial issue. We can have a debate on this topic. Question number 4. Do you think learning English should be required everywhere? So do you think every child in the world should be forced to study English in school? Why or why not? I think it's another controversial question. And question number 5. Do you think learning English as a second language should start as early as possible? That means we should teach children as soon as we can teach them, maybe kindergarten, elementary school. Or is it okay to start later? Maybe you can start learning English as a teenager or maybe as an adult. And maybe if there are 2 different ways of learning English, what are the advantages of both? I would be curious to hear your opinions on that. And I have question number 6 here. Should the ultimate goal, let's think about why we're learning English. Should the ultimate goal of learning English is to be able to speak it like a native speaker? So we will talk about this notion of a native speaker, right? So do you want to speak like a native speaker? Is that your goal, or should there be another goal? And if that's the case, what do you think about the idea of having an accent, right? Having an accent means being able to speak English with with a traces of another language in there. Okay, I hope you like these questions. If you have other questions, I'm open to them. Post them in classes chat. I hope to see them. Just tag me or post them in Twitch. Twitch chat. By the way, let's say hi to our Twitch viewers, audience. Hi there. Okay, are you there? If you're there, say so. I would be happy to see you here. Okay, very good. All right, everybody. Well, I'm excited about starting our first round of discussions. And so if you are here in the room, raise your hand and I will ask you to join our group of participants. Let's bring up our wheel of names. And we are going to get started soon. Hi, everybody. I can see you in the chat. Nice. Excellent. Okay. All right, everybody. Welcome. So nice to see you. I see a lot of people are visiting from other servers. That's great. Yeah, please feel free to invite your friends. And this should be a great lesson, great discussion. Well, before we discuss it, though, I just wanted to kind of draw your attention to the fact that discussions should be kind of structured, right, for them to be successful. So what we're going to do is we're going to choose people to be to have specific roles. For example, there will be a discussion leader, and the leader's job is to make sure that the discussion is not going off track, that we stay on topic, and also that everyone is involved. So that means the discussion leader makes sure that people who are quiet are kind of involved in the conversation, right? Ask people directly, what do you think about this question? And so on and so on. Then we have a timekeeper. So these discussions are timed. So the timekeeper, of course, voices his or her opinions. But if the discussion is lagging or let's say becoming a little bit slowed down, well, the timekeeper looks at the time and says, hey guys, what do you think? Should we move to the next question? And so on. Then we have active participants, of course. Active participants are speaking a lot. So their main job is to speak a lot. Of course, everyone speaks a lot, but it's particularly active participants. Now, sometimes there's a question that everyone agrees on and there is no discussion. So then we need someone called devil's advocate. And devil's advocate jumps in and says things like, no, actually, I disagree, and tries to argue for the opposite viewpoint, for the purpose of making the discussion even better. At the end of the discussion, we will ask someone to summarize it, which means to give 2 or 3 interesting points that were raised during the discussion. All right. Okay. So I think you understand what's about to happen. I would want to encourage you to participate, and let me just refresh particular language that I would like you to practice during this discussion. So it's important to confirm the meaning, whether we are responding to this idea or that idea. So simple things like, oh, did you say that English is not necessary for our lives? Or are you saying that English is compulsory for everyone in the world? Well, let's clarify what the other person is saying. Well, sometimes we have to give a verbal feedback just so that the other person understands that we're listening, right? We're actively listening. So things like, yeah, I see, really, are very important. They're like the glue of our conversations. Giving opinion is probably the most important part of a discussion where you are giving your opinion. Here are some expressions on the screen that you could use. And then, of course, the leaders especially ask opinions of others because, well, some people are maybe shy, so they need to be asked directly. What do you think about that? What do you think about question number 3? Does anybody else have anything else to add? The leader encourages everyone to speak up. Responding, acknowledging an opinion is really important, right? Because somebody's made an effort to say something, well, then let's acknowledge that, say, hey, that's an interesting point. That's a great idea, or I never thought of that. I never thought of that. That's great. Then there's agreeing. Of course, that's important to say that if you agree, say so, and that makes everyone feel better. And of course, if you disagree, you also have to say so honestly, okay? And that actually makes the discussion even more interesting. So you can say, I see your point, but what about those who don't want to learn English? Or you can say, yes, I'm not so sure I agree with you. Or if you strongly disagree, just say so. I strongly disagree. And then explain why. Summarizer will use language such as, okay, there seems to be some disagreement in our group. So-and-so said that they like the idea of English being compulsory for everyone, but the other person here disagrees. All right, so is everything clear? Please confirm in the chat, classes chat, is everything clear? Are we good to go? Are we good to go? Yes. Is that a yes? Okay, I think it's a yes. Wonderful. So, ladies and gentlemen,
let's go.
All right, let's go. And now I'm asking all those participants who want to be in round one of our discussions to raise their hands. So do you see that little icon in your chat with the raised hand? Okay, click on that and I will pull you into our first round of participants. Okay, Freeman, hello. Would you like to take part in this discussion?
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Yes,
excellent,
yes.
Freeman. Thank you for volunteering. Excellent. And then we have someone called D Cho. Hello. Please unmute yourself. Would you like to be a part of this discussion? D Cho, I can't hear you. How about Mugi? Mugi, would you like to be a part of this discussion? Hello, Mugi. I sent you an invite to unmute yourself. Can you unmute your microphone? Okay, I guess not. We lost that one. We have Akari, a member from our server. Hello, Akari. Would you like to be a part of this discussion on English?
A member of our server. Great.
Excellent. Akari, okay, so I'm adding you to the list. Welcome, Akari. Thank you.
I'm just saying, but in the roles page, you can add more roles to yourself.
Yes, sorry, I don't know who is speaking, but basically, yes, you can. Please, I'm inviting all the participants to be a part of this discussion. Okay, I can see the room is full of people, so don't hesitate. How about Slane? Slane, would you like to be a part of this discussion?
Hello, I make funk beats. One hear it?
No, we are discussing the topic of English. Do you want to take part in that or not? Okay, all right then.
Kick him out, boy. That boy doesn't care.
Okay, well, all right. Well, Dicho, let's try again. You have been asked to unmute yourself.
That's nice. Leave him, please, Jack. I love him.
Okay, we are waiting for participants. We have Oofy Oof. Hello, Oofy Oof. Would you like to be a part of this discussion?
Jack, this is getting annoying. Can you please kick him out? Thanks.
I don't know who I should kick out, but that person is not here. So, the Red Darkness. The Red Darkness. Would you like to be a part of this discussion on the English language? Please unmute yourself and... Okay, we have English Learner IELTS. Hello, how about you? English Learner IELTS. Would you like to take part in this discussion? You have to have a microphone working. Hello? Yes.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Do you want to discuss the topic of English?
Yes, I want to join the discussion.
Okay, very good. I'll just call you English Learner. Is that okay?
Yes.
I hope it's not confusing because we will be talking about English learners in this discussion, so we're not talking about you specifically. Okay, Franklin S. How about you? Are you a part of this as well? Franklin? Hello?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay, Franklin, thank you so much. Nice to see you.
I need like 2 minutes. I will be right back.
Oh yeah, sure. No problem, Franklin. And we have Emma. Hello, Emma. Are you interested in being a part of this discussion? Hello, Emma.
Yeah, sure.
Excellent.
Just be right back.
Excellent. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need one more person. We will give priority to our server members. So we
Am
have.
I audible?
Yes, Adash. How about you, Adash? Adash?
Hello, am I audible?
Adash, do you want to be a part of this discussion?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, excellent. Adash. I just want to get your spelling right. Adash. Okay, very good. Well, everyone, we have 6 participants. I hope everyone is still here. Freeman, Akari, English learner, Franklin, Emma, and Adarsh. And this is just round 1. So if you want to take part in another round, please stick around and raise your hand when we're done. So everyone, I think it's time to go.
Let's go.
We're going to choose our leader first of all. So let me load the wheel with names. Here we go. Let's see who our leader is going to be. All right. English learner. All right, congratulations. English learner, you are the discussion leader. So I need you to be looking at my Twitch channel. Are you looking at Twitch TV/English Spot? Hello, English learner. Can you hear me?
I can hear, sir.
Yes, so we are live on Twitch. Do you know Twitch TV? Twitch.tv/English Spot? That's where the lesson is taking place. Hello, English learner. Are you with us?
I don't know about it, sir.
Okay, well, all right then. In that case, we'll give you another role. Whoever is watching this Twitch has to be the leader, okay? So let's try another leader, all right? Okay. It's Adash. How about you, Adash? Do you have Twitch open?
Sorry, I don't have it. I actually joined this Discord just for practicing English.
Yeah, I know. We are on Discord, but the screen I'm sharing comes from a live streaming platform called Twitch, twitch.tv. And if you check on my profile, you will see the link to that channel. So if you just click on my profile on Discord, you will see there is a Twitch channel, and that's where we are live right now. You can see the screen and you can see the questions. So I really need everyone to be looking at that. This way we can all interact fully, 100%.
Okay, just give me a second.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so let's just say Adash is the leader. Hopefully he will be able to open this up in a moment. Okay, let's choose our timekeeper now. Who's going to be our timekeeper? English learner. Okay, that's a job for you. English learner will be our timekeeper. Very good. Congratulations. Active participant number 1. Your job is to talk a lot. Talk your head off. All right. Freeman. Congratulations, Freeman. You are the active participant.
As always.
As always, very good. Yeah, well, everyone should be an active participant. Active participant number 2 is Akari. Congratulations. Who's our devil's advocate? Franklin.
I think someone disconnected.
Is that so? Okay. Well, and Emma, you are our summarizer. Emma. Okay, thank you. Okay, sorry, Adash disconnected? Okay, well, if Adash disconnected, who would like to take the role of the leader? We have volunteers here.
Me. I am the perfect leader.
Okay, Freeman, you will be the perfect leader. Okay, Freeman, you are the leader.
Great.
Okay, if that's okay, then active participant, we can replace that person with a volunteer who's raising their hand. Well, actually, Adash just rejoined us, I think. Adash. Hello, Adash. Are you back? Hello, Adash. Are you back?
No, I don't think he will. Okay, he is back.
Okay, very good.
Yeah,
Adash.
yeah, just
I'm no longer the perfect leader.
Okay, very good. Well, I think we have all our participants that we need. All right, so Freeman, you are the leader. You're going to take it away. And well, where are our questions? Where are our questions?
Okay, show me.
Okay, the questions are, the first one is, what are the reasons why English became so powerful, such a powerful language in the world? Or second question is about language is...
Let's start from question 6.
Question
I just
6?
really like to know the opinion of other people about
Very
accents
good, very good. You're the leader,
and
so...
different nationalities.
Excellent, you are the leader, so let's just get our timer on the screen here. Just give me a second, because I'm working with multiple windows here. And we are... So, okay, guys, get ready. I hope you have a lot of opinions on this. Remember, the question is, what is the goal of learning English? Is it to sound like a native speaker? And what does it mean to have an accent? Is that a good thing, bad thing? Please explain. But I guess I'm taking away the role of the leader here, so I'll just keep quiet and let him take over. Ready? Guys, round 1 of discussions on English.
Alright, so my opinion about accent is pretty positive, because I myself had an accent for a long time. I just need some practice.
Yeah?
So I think that accent should not really matter. But some people think, like, for example, my parents, they really want to change my accent and make it more British sounding, which is it like now. But I never really it was painful.
Well, I think
It doesn't
that
really matter, because my English skills themselves, like my English didn't really change.
yeah, I see that the really important thing is to learn the English, not an accent. It's not so important to have an accent. Maybe if you live in a country where the native language is the English, and in the moment you will have an accent, and you won't have to force it to make a British or an American or an Australian or an Indian accent. So it's not the really important thing about the English. The important thing is to learning, to speak it fluently, to have a great conversation about it. That's my point about the accent.
You're having a large amount of words you talk normally, as you showed in the beginning with the statistics.
Okay. So with the second question,
Yes, guys, jump in and continue.
Hey guys, if you
Yeah,
have
later.
something else to add, anyone else?
hey, Emma, other?
Well, that's all. Nobody has any
Not-
opinions about the accent?
All right, then let's move on to
Very
question.
good.
Can you show me all the questions, Jeff, please?
Sure, of course. Question 1 is why English is so important right now. What are the reasons? Not interesting?
So, can we move on to
How
question?
about question 3? Who does English belong to?
Okay, let's talk about that.
Yes, so it is generally understood that Mandarin Chinese belongs to the Chinese people, and for example, Korean language belongs to the Koreans. Well, who does English really belong to? Please explain your opinion.
It's
Language
I
of
think
our
we-
international communication.
what?
Okay, well, you have to kind of explain your thought and maybe give some support for your point of view. Okay.
English is the language of our international communication in all areas such as politics, science, media, or art, and it is often the language of entertainment as well as socializing. All around the world, English movies are most popular, and Hollywood, we are fans of Hollywood movies.
Why do you? How do you? What? Yeah, sorry, mate.
Yes.
But
Okay. So.
how do you move on to Hollywood movies?
Mhm.
I mean, is your opinion that it belongs to Americans?
Okay, so
Okay.
you're what you're doing is you're using the clarification tool, right? You want to clarify what the other person has just said. right? So are you saying that English belongs to Americans because of Hollywood?
Nothing like that. I just said English is an all-round language. All around the world, people can talk with each other in English. So that's only said.
Okay, so who does English actually belong to? That's the question on the
I think it
screen.
belongs to the English.
English belongs to the global community.
I don't think it belongs to the global community. I think it should belong to Britain and United Kingdom, because they were the people who started the language. Even though the English is literally a language made out of different languages and stolen all together back in the British Empire times. That's how that's how English language became so popular, because they taught English to other colonies.
I don't believe
Yeah,
so.
I am in support of that.
English.
English belongs to the Britain, because in India also many people learned English because of British. When they colonized India, they taught our community English language. And whenever we study history and we study about Britain, we many times call them the English people instead of Britain. So I guess that's the reason.
Yeah, because they spread the language. That's why the language is so popular. When in the British Empire at times, they just talking in English, and they taught English to other, countries and societies, and that's what created such popularity for English language.
Okay, I think that in this time now the English doesn't belong to any country or to any culture. In the region, yeah, of course, they will belong to the British colony. As they come to other countries, we also learn to speak English, or some of the countries speaks English. So mainly, yeah, it belongs to the United Kingdom or to the British colony. But actually, I think that the English now doesn't belong to any country, as it is basically the mainly language in the world. I think that you can speak Spanish, you can speak Chinese, you can speak Russian, you can speak any language. But if you know to speak English, you may communicate with the most of the people in the world. I mean, actually, I'm speaking with you. I'm from Venezuela. My native language is the Spanish. In this country, no one speak English unless you want to learn it. And here I am, speaking with you.
Good points. Excellent points there. Thank you, Franklin.
When the United States dollar as the currency became an international currency, we do approximately the same with languages. Just it's not just it's comfortable to just use one language between every nation, and then everyone uses that language. You don't need to learn 10 languages now to speak to 10 people from other countries. You just need to know one, and that's English.
Yeah, of course. And I think that that's the importance of learning the English, and that's the fourth point. And do you think that learning English should be required everywhere? Why or why not? Yeah, I think that it is important because the point that I explained before, because you can communicate with people of other countries, and if actually in our countries, our teacher teaches to learn or to speak English, to learn English, actually we can communicate with the people around the world. And that's
an international language.
Yeah, exactly. And if we do, it should be an amazing way, because you can go everywhere. You can
That's right. That's right. I agree. I completely agree.
So what? Hold on. What? No. What? Jack? What? Why?
Well, I'm not. Sorry, I'm not a part of your discussion, guys. So I'm not going to tell you why now. But yeah, take it away. Sorry. I apologize. I apologize for interrupting. You still have another minute and a half. Go ahead.
Okay, let's go.
I can't see the 5 point, the 5th question. I can't.
Yeah, we all can't. So let's move on to the final question. Can we move on to 5? Yeah, I think people would. It's a question about should we teach children as soon as possible English as soon as possible. I think because it will help them in their future life. Because as a child, you can learn languages fast. That's why you learn your native language that fast. So you can actually have 2 native languages, and that's because you learn your native language and then English from your birth. Like, no, literally from birth. As a child, as an infant.
It's funny because I should be the devil's advocate, and I should be disagree with most of the things that the people here.
You shouldn't really disagree, but
I don't really.
Time extended. Time extended.
Okay. I really
Thanks.
agree with the things that you're saying, actually, because it's true, and I think that are many of scientific studies about the child's learn more faster and more easier the language when they are like that, child, than when we just grow up. So when you have a family, when you're, for example, your dad speaks Spanish and your mom speaks English, and your mom only speaks with you in English and your dad only speaks with you in Spanish, so you will learn the both language at the same time with any problem. So to begin to learn a language as fast as you can or as early as possible, it's the best way to learn an English. And that
before your brain actually can get used to one language, it can get used to 2 languages. That's why as an adult or as a teenager, it's harder to learn a language than as an infant.
Sorry, I didn't
there's
get it.
also a lot of benefit of studying at a younger age, because you get so proficient until the time you get adult and you start working with other people. And many a
And
times you
look
have
at the
to work
time,
with people.
guys. Look at the time. Sorry, we're out of time. Which is too bad. Which is too bad because you just started a very interesting discussion.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I think it's a very big one. It's a big discussion.
Yeah.
So I'd like to actually give a chance to our second round to do that. Okay, if maybe they want to start with that question, that would be awesome. Okay, but first of all, we have our summarizer waiting very eagerly. Emma is waiting so eagerly to give us the summary of this discussion. Okay, so let's welcome Emma and let's have her summarize this discussion. All right, guys. Let's listen. Hi, Emma. Are you online?
Great.
Hello.
Emma, is she unmuted?
Oh.
So
Yes.
Hello, Emma. Yes, we are waiting to hear maybe the most interesting points that you heard during this discussion.
well, they're muted.
Hello?
Emma?
Okay, maybe the microphone is not working. Okay.
Emma, if you're online, can you just
Yeah, she's
Find
online
something
and
to
she's in the room with the microphone on, but I guess it's not working. I guess it's not working.
Callum? Yes, I am correct. Thank you.
Okay, let's welcome her in. Okay. Hi. Is this working for you now? No.
I think that she really wants to participate, but
Yeah, I think so.
her
I think so. I
microphone
think she really
not
wants to
working.
participate. So it's really unfortunate. I don't know why we can't hear her. Well, okay, Emma, maybe we'll try again some other time. Would anyone else like to summarize? Let's reflect on this round of discussion and tell me what maybe interesting things came out of it. Maybe 2 points. 2 points.
Okay, well, the first point. Oh, Emma is back.
Hi, Emma.
Oh,
Oh, you are
okay.
back. Okay. Well, let's welcome
At
you
least.
with a round of applause. Welcome, Emma. Okay,
Thank you.
take it away. It's all yours. The floor is yours.
So, am I audible?
Yes, you're fine. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we
yeah,
have
yeah.
received positive comments on accents.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait a minute. With many stating that an accent is not a necessary tool for learning English and that they feel at ease with their own. Is that clear?
Yes, of course. Yeah, that's good. Yes, there were many positive comments about
Let's
having an
go
accent.
to, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Can you give us
switch
another
to the
point?
second summarizer.
Yeah. Yes.
The answer to the question of who owns the English language was that it belonged to Britain and other English-speaking countries. However, others argue that it is used in the same way as international language, making it a global language.
Mm-hmm. So there's disagreement there. Disagreement on that question, right?
Yeah. And the third one is said that young people, according to another way of view, extract language better and faster, and family also influences on children learning a language.
I see. So the children acquire language more easily. Acquire it, right? The word is acquire.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you. Well, that was amazing. Thank you so much for the great summary. Good job, Emma.
Yes, that's the one.
Hold on. My favorite
Nice
part.
job, nice job.
No. Don't leave people.
Freeman, wait. It's not time to say that, okay?
Wait.
Freeman, wait. It's not time.
What do you think about our conversation?
Oh, you're asking me my feedback? My feedback?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, my favorite part.
Oh, that's your favorite part, is my feedback. Okay, are you guys ready?
Yes.
I'm going to play elevator music for this.
Let's go.
And now it's time for the feedback from the teacher. Yes, well, I think the first round of discussions was amazing. So I want to give you another round of applause. That was really good. And
Thank you, sir.
normally the first round is very rough. People don't know what they're supposed to be doing, and they're like, what we're looking, what screen, what is the microphone, who am I, what day of the week is it, okay, am I who I think I am, okay. But this time we had a very nice round of discussions. Thank you, Freeman, for leading it so well. Obviously you realized there was not much discussion on one point, so you chose another question, which I really like. I also like the fact that some of you were using the strategies for clarification. So I think, was it Freeman? You said, are you saying that English is belongs to Americans because of Hollywood? Right? It was a clarification point.
But he soon we didn't understand him correctly.
Okay.
He actually meant that it's international language that everyone.
Yeah, I know.
owns it.
I'm just saying that you use that strategy to clarify, which is exactly what I'm after. I want you guys to be actively using that. I'm also very impressed with the depth of the discussion. You brought in your personal experience, and you talked about global issues, which is great. Now, in order to improve your discussion, I would just say try to be more assertive. And even if you are not an active participant, well, the expectation is that all of you are involved in this discussion. So I don't want you to think that only active participants are responsible for the content. No, everyone is, even the summarizer or the timekeeper. It's just that you guys have additional responsibilities, right? So is that clear? I hope that from now on that will become clear, that even a summarizer is expected to participate. And the devil's advocate, if there's no need to be the devil's advocate, then you just voice your opinion. And if there's a natural disagreement in the group, then that's fine. It's only when everyone says, oh yeah, that's a good idea, everyone agrees, and there's silence, that's when the devil's advocate jumps in and says, wait a second, what about those people who disagree? Is that helpful, guys? I think it's the feedback
Yeah,
that might help.
I'm satisfied with the results.
Yes, and I'm also very satisfied because you stayed on topic and the discussion was civil and to the point. So once again, good job, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Well, listen, but this is not over, right? We're just getting started. We're just getting warmed up. There are still many questions. And by the way, if you have other questions related to the English language, well, just bring them forward. No problem. I'm looking at my classes chat here. I'm also looking at Twitch chat feed. So if there are additional questions, ask them now. But we are asking right now for our second group of participants for round 2. Raise your hand.
Let's go.
Bye. See you next time.
Oh yeah, thank you so much. That was
See you,
awesome.
Freeman.
Very
Thank
good,
you.
Freeman. Thank you for your
Thank you.
participation.
See you.
Thank you, sir. See you.
We have Soar
Thank you,
XY.
sir. I would like to join again.
Thank you. Join us. We are here live 3 times a week. Soar XY, can you unmute your mic? Hello there. Okay, is your microphone working? How about Bacon? We have Bacon joining us. Would you like to be a part of this discussion?
Yeah, hello.
Hello. So we have Bacon. Let me just take your names down so that I will not get confused. So Bacon.
Okay, guys, I've got to go.
Oh yeah, thank you so
It was
much.
nice having a
Thank you for
discussion.
joining
Sorry, I was
us.
stuffy nose.
you.
Long time no see, friends.
No problem. Who was that? Sorry, I just want to get your name too.
Oh, I have a stuffy nose. Sorry.
Okay, so Bacon. All
If
right.
you hear me sniffling, yeah.
That's
if you hear me
okay.
sniffling.
That's all right. No problem. Kenzo, how about you? Do you want to be a part of this discussion? Kenzo, you are in the channel and you are unmuted. English learner, we haven't heard much from you. Do you want to be a part of this discussion second time around?
Sir, I will hear.
Yes, you haven't participated much, so do you want to be a part of this again, or what do you think? Emma, how about you? Emma, you didn't have a chance to be a part of the discussion. Would you want to do it now? Okay, we have Heartthrob. Okay, how about you? Would you like to be a part of this discussion? Hello?
I will join later. Okay.
Sorry, who was that? I don't know. If you want to say something, please always state.
English learner.
English learner, are you?
English learner, sir.
Yes, are you leaving us?
I will join. I will join the next round. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Very good. English learner. Okay, English learner, you're a part of this discussion. What about Kenzo? We haven't heard from Kenzo. Kenzo, are you interested in joining us? What about Snipe? Hello, Snipe. Would you like to be a part of this discussion?
Summer Jolly is raising his hand.
Yeah, Summer Jolly. Okay, Summer Jolly, how about you? Do you want to be a part of this discussion? Hi, you have to say agree to this. Okay, Summer? Hi, so please unmute your mic and say hello if you want to be a part of this discussion. Snipe, you have been asked to join, so you have to unmute yourself. Okay, guys, I wonder, why is it so difficult? I hope it's not difficult. You know, when you get that notification, then you just unmute your mic and you should be live.
Maybe a bit nervous about to participate.
Oh, okay. Well, that could be it. That could be it.
I could say it by my own experience on that.
Yes.
I really want to raise my hand, but
Summer, you're asked to participate. Are you willing to participate in this discussion? Please unmute your microphone.
Nia belongs to Jade.
Okay, and Nia, how about you? Nia, would you like to be a part of this discussion? Okay, well, you actually have to unmute your microphone. You have to agree to it, okay? So please do that. We have Saif. Hello, Saif. You're visiting. Nice to have you here. Lucifer Morningstar. Hi, would you like to be a part of this discussion? Oh, and Summer.
Yes.
Hi, Summer. Okay, Summer is here.
Hello.
Hi, Saif. Welcome. Are you interested in discussing English language?
Okay.
Okay, guys.
I joined
This.
the. I joined
Yeah, I am.
Nia. Okay,
No, it's
Nia.
Sage,
Okay, Nia.
Naya.
Naya. Okay, I'm sorry, Naya. Okay, Naya. Okay, Naya. Okay, we have Naya. We have Saif. What about Summer? Summer, can we hear you? Say hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
Yes. Yes. Hello. Yes. Okay.
Okay,
Well.
Good
Okay.
evening.
The way it works, it only works if you guys are willing to participate and if you are committed to staying, okay? You cannot just drop out halfway through the round and you cannot just like, I don't know. No, okay, if you want to be a part of it, fine. Just decide to be a part of it and jump in, okay? So we have So we have Bacon. Bacon, you're here, right? You got Bacon
Yeah,
here.
hello.
Okay. We have Kenzo. Kenzo, hello. Can we hear you? No? No, Kenzo's not here. I'm deleting you. Sorry. English learner, can we hear you?
Jesus.
Well, we didn't invite Jesus here, but
English learner over
he's
here.
welcome if he wants to join us.
Yes.
Okay, what about Summer? Summer, hello? No, Summer is not here. I'm deleting you. Sorry. Saif, I think your mic is working.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, I'm here. I'm listening.
Okay, very good. And Snipe, how about you, Snipe?
Yes.
Snipe, okay, you are here. And
I'll grab my bottle. I forgot.
and what about Nia? Nia, how about you, Nia?
I'm here.
Okay, excellent. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Emma, do you want to join us again? Or was it Lucifer? Lucifer.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Lucifer, you are part
But
of
we
it.
didn't listen to you.
Okay, excellent. So what we have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 members. Wonderful. We are going to load the wheel and designate the roles in just a minute. Guys, are you watching this Twitch channel? Twitch.tv/English Spot. English SPOT.
I don't have Twitch. I don't have Twitch.
Okay,
It's not necessarily
you
to
don't
log in.
you don't have to
also-
have an account on Twitch to watch this live. You just have to find it. Okay,
Yeah,
let's.
you only need an account to type in the chat.
All right, Snipe, you are going to be our leader.
That's surprising.
Well, wait a second. Snipe cannot see Twitch, so he cannot be our leader. Sorry. Okay, let's see.
It will be the leader.
Okay, Bacon, you are the leader. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. very
All
good.
right, let me open Twitch.
All right, Bacon. You lead. Timekeeper. Who's going to be our timekeeper? Maybe that can be. Let's see.
Okay.
English learner. You are the timekeeper. Okay.
I'm thinking it's you.
All
I don't
right.
think it's you.
Next active participant is Snipe. Snipe, okay, you'll be talking a lot.
Okay.
Another active participant.
Talk a lot.
Talk
just
a lot.
to myself and to a friend. It's really nice.
Lucifer, you're also an active participant. Okay, and next we have a Devil's Advocate. Who is going to be our Devil's Advocate? And that's Saif. Saif.
Okay.
Saif is our
My
Devil's
mom,
Advocate.
I'm on the English hub.
And Nia.
Naya.
Oh, sorry, it's Naya. I'm sorry, Naya. Naya, you're going to be our summarizer at the end. Welcome.
Okay.
Excellent. So, guys, the questions are on the screen. We are discussing the English language, its importance, and whether children should be forced to learn it in school in every country around the world. And should we be learning English to sound like native speakers? And the ultimate question today is, who does English belong to? Does it belong to the British, Americans, to everyone who speaks it? What's the ownership
My
of
opinion,
English?
everyone who speaks it.
Yeah, so we will
My opinion, everyone who speaks it.
so let's leave that to Bacon. Bacon can choose the question to discuss because he's the leader.
Do you just want to go ahead and tackle the first question, the ultimate question first?
The first one? Yeah, okay. The ultimate question is question number 3, which is, it is generally understood that Mandarin Chinese belongs to the Chinese people and Korean language belongs to the Korean people. Who does the English language belong to?
Before to start, Emma and I may participate like an active participant, or
who is that? Who is that?
Franklin.
Oh yeah, Franklin, you can join as well. Okay, Franklin, you are joining us too. Okay, who else wants to join us? Anybody else wants to join us? Just as long as Bacon knows to pull you in during the discussion. Okay, excellent. Very good. Okay, so Franklin is part of the discussion. Time, start. Let's take it away.
So my take on it is that English is a global language. No matter what language you speak, you know a little bit of English, you know? So I don't think it belongs to one particular country or one English-speaking country. What is your take on it, Franklin?
My take on the, well, I say in the last round, my opinion, I say in the last round that, it is an international language. I think that is the first language that everyone could speak, or at least maybe understand just a bit in any country, no matter your native language. You will always see something in English. I mean, not often you see something in Arabic, something in Latin, something in German, but yes, in English. So about the topic, about the question, that is, if it belongs to American or to British, as I said, it belongs originally to the British or to the United Kingdom, but actually I think that it deserves, or it belongs to everyone, to the world, and to around the world, to all the world.
Yeah, there's actually UK dialect and there's American dialect, and I've had a few teachers actually go and learn the British dialect of, English, and I thought it was cool. Hey Snipe, what is your opinion?
By dialect, you mean to the accent,
So my opinion is just
dialect.
I'm not gonna be that clear, but like, you don't understand English, don't care. Everyone has the right to speak English, and don't care if it's Japanese or Portuguese. Don't care. Everyone has the right to speak English.
Yeah.
Well,
any opinions? Anyone? Any opinions?
Everybody's just like kind of muted.
Bruh.
Who is muted? Who is muted?
Lucifer and Naya.
Oh, well, they just muted themselves. They are unmuted from my end.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
okay.
I also think. Oh, sorry. No, you can go ahead.
No, go. Okay, say what you're going to.
I believe if you're learning English, it can be harder for you if you're not growing up in a setting that allows you to actively learn English,
I understand.
Yeah, but
because that also determines what your accent is,
Yeah.
But I think that an accent won't be so strong unless you live in a country who speak that language. Because I think that I have sort of an American accent, but some other words I could say it in a British accent, and other words I could say it without an accent. So it's because I don't live in a country who speak English. It's just basically because I see some videos, maybe from a YouTuber who is British, and see other video who is from an Australian English speaker, and another from Americans, and movies and series and etc. So I got some words from one dialect or one accent, another word from other dialect. But if I move to a country who speak English, I am pretty sure that I will learn, or I will acquire that that accent.
Yeah, it's what
an
you're
accent-
around. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's the setting you're in. I think the thing is for English, it can be hard to pick up because you have to get the American, well, not the American accent, but you have to adapt. You have to gain the accent of the language you're learning. If that makes any sense.
Sorry, didn't get the question.
You have to kind of learn the accent behind the language. You go what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
you have to kind of get
not
like
sure.
a German accent if you're learning German,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Well, but even in German, there are various accents. There's the Austrian accent, the Northern
Yeah.
German accent. So, yeah, in English there are
Portuguese
so many accents in English.
Yeah,
Right?
especially over here in America, we have different, I guess you could say, different subcultures within America itself.
Yeah, of course, the Southern accent, the Northern accent.
So let me ask you
Southern
guys,
accent.
if that's okay. Let me ask you: do you think some accents, like let's say the British accents of the BBC or something, is more prestigious than other accents in English? What do you think?
Well, I mean, what are you looking for? Are you looking for I don't know, a more posh, like an easier rolling off an easier sounding accent, or like?
I think that it's not like most important, but just to the most common. Okay, it's most common to listen in someone speaking in American or RP dialect than an Australian or the other dialect. So it's not important to an accent exactly. But I think that most sorry, may you repeat the word that you say to the question?
What, the word?
The word he said, Jack. The word you say to make the question. Not in, I think
Well,
it
I
was
said
important.
prestigious. I said some accents are
Prestigious.
more prestigious,
Okay.
prestigious, which
Okay,
means
I
they
think that
are.
the most prestigious,
yeah.
the most prestigious accent is the Queen accent, and I think that
Yeah.
it is the RP.
Yeah, but do you want to be speaking like the Queen? That's kind of unnatural. It would be in most cases.
I mean, it also like where are you trying to live? Also,
Yeah, it depends on where you live. But I think the most prestigious accent is that because it's from the Queens.
Because to me, it sounds like I don't have an accent at all, but to you, it might sound like I have an accent. So, it's really depending upon who you're listening to, where they're from, what language you're speaking,
Yeah.
all variables.
Okay,
That's why
guys, you have 3 minutes. Do you want
Hey,
to move
so-
to another question?
Lucifer, what do you think? Or Emma?
Anybody
Just
else?
muted.
Oh, Emma. Emma's muted, but it's her choice because she's unmuted from
it's
my
okay.
end.
Bacon and snake. Do you think the learning English should be required everywhere?
Well, I mean, depends. What countries would you be talking about specifically?
Everywhere. Every country in the world.
Everywhere. I mean, I'm worldwide.
Just to name some,
It would-
Sweden, Brazil.
I would
Argentina.
say yes and no. Some countries like Africa have a simple version of, they have a simple. Africa actually has a simple language. I forget the name of the language, but it's English, but it's kind of dumbed down. Not to be offensive, but it's English, but it doesn't have he's, she's. It doesn't have pronouns. It has the,
Such language
so-
is called a pidgin English.
Yeah, yes, thank you. Pigeon. Yes, and pigeon you don't have do not disturb, you have do not come in.
English Palette the Genius.
But yeah, I think it depends upon where you're going. I think in, Britain and stuff, yes, it should be required, But in Africa,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
You
Well, my point of view about that question is that yes, should be not required, but it should be a language that everyone should learn, because I think the 20% of the people who speak English is a native, and
is what?
the other
Native.
Native.
Native. Okay.
Okay, but the other 80% of the people is a second language speaker. So I think that we should acquire that language just to speak with other people, to speak around the world, to speak with everyone in the world. So
To kill the barrier, to kill the barrier, the language barrier that, let's say, I don't know, and
we're short of time.
yeah.
I know you're watching the screen. That's right. You have 20 seconds. Say something important.
Hey.
Say something important.
It would
Oh, wait.
definitely
Hang
kill
on.
the language barrier if everybody spoke English, and then we'd get it out there.
Do you think we could have world peace if everyone spoke the same language?
Idea.
May repeat, please.
I mean, we could definitely get through a lot more conflicts.
A lot more conflicts or less conflicts?
Well, we could work through more conflicts. is what meant
I
to
see.
say.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah.
Thank you so much. Hey guys, we are out of time. Out of time again.
No,
Well-
wait, so wait, are we like building some sort of theory or building some sort of like fact
Sorry.
in the stage?
Sorry.
Building some sort of like theory in the stage or like a fact?
Theory. We are just discussing opinions right now. So
Okay,
if you
language theory, not game theory.
Yeah. If you have an opinion about language and you want to support it with some anecdotal evidence or some research you found online, that's great. That's even better. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much. Well, we have our summarizer. Naya, are you still with us?
No, she left.
Oh, okay. So let me just ask you guys as participants, what was the most interesting thing mentioned during this second round of discussions? Anybody?
I think
What was surprising to you, or maybe something that I never thought of that this way?
I think opinions from the first debate was supported in this discussion.
Emma, so nice to have you back.
I agree.
So can you? Yes. So it was well supported, right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So I'm not sure, Emma, if you have technical problems, but it's nice that your mic is working now. That's great.
I'm happy for that too.
Okay, very good. Now, Franklin, you said something that English belongs to the community of speakers of English. Yes, I think I completely agree with that. And I think somebody mentioned that 80% of speakers of English are speakers who use it as their second or additional language. Yeah.
And I have a search on Google, and it says that there are 983 million people in the world who speak English, and it's
Jesus.
estimated that 372 million speak English as their first language, while 611 millions speak English as a second language. So
Yes.
it's not like 20, but it's like it's
Yes,
like
you see, different research. Different research looks at different criteria for what it means to speak a language. So, for example, if you use your grammar correctly or not, if you can just ask directions in English, that can change the numbers.
Or hire like an English teacher, or hire an English teacher for you.
Yes, something like that. Okay, so thank you. Let me just ask, because I am a teacher, so I want to know about your performance here. So what I will ask our participants is to reflect on what you just discussed, or actually on the discussion itself. And I would like to ask you what went well. So please comment on something positive. And then if you were to discuss this again, how would you change it? How would you improve it next time around? Who would like to start?
I think. Sorry, I'm stupid tired. I don't know why, but I think it was good to just hear different views on everything. hearing a different view from Franklin, for example, and Snipe. And it can actually open up. You can open up different possibilities.
So Bacon, you were the leader. How did you feel in that role? Do you think you did well? And if you were to do it again, how would you have changed, tweaked some things?
I would have probably tried to go for a different question straight off the bat.
I see. Okay, well that's good. That's a learning point.
Just so I can keep it a little bit more moving,
Excellent. Thank you. That's awesome. Anybody else? Snipe, you wanted to say something? How did it go for you?
No, I'll pass.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I'll pass.
Well, kind of reflection is part of the learning process, right? Yeah, no problem.
Just
no problem.
really nervous.
That's no problem. That's great. Okay, guys, and now is the time for feedback from the teacher. Okay. Feedback from the teacher. All right. First of all, thank you to
my
all... Yeah, thank you for your
English
participation. Well, I could be your English teacher if you want, but today I am just the host of a streaming program. Thank you so much to our participants. Round 2 was amazing, I think. I think the good thing was that you did stay on topic, and you did not stray from it, and actually there was conversation flowing, so there was no silence, so that was a great thing. Now, if I were to improve it, I would recommend to you guys that when you are making a point, let's say you're making a point about English, try to right away come up with an example or a supporting detail that makes your point stronger. So it's not like, I think kids should be forced to learn English. But then provide quickly an example why you think so, okay? That is really so important in academic discussions to have good support for your points. All right, okay. So that's how I would recommend to move forward. And of course, it's nice to summarize at the end what the group was thinking or whether there was a disagreement. So I would encourage summarizers to also get involved. Is that okay, guys? Hey. Any comments? Last comments before we move on?
Hey, yeah. Honestly, I think having a resource like this open, especially if you're learning something like English, you need native speakers to teach you the in and outs of the language.
Well, that's the question. Do you need native speakers? Because we just saw that only 4% of English communication in the world is between native speakers.
Yeah.
So that means when you're learning English, you will be using it for communicating with non-native speakers, right?
Yeah, I was just saying it could be easy if, well, not non-native, but just American speakers in general, they can help you iron out the faults you have,
Yes, we have a comment on our Twitch channel. We could improve time management. I agree with that. Yes, time management, because, we kind of dwelled on one question for a long time and we had no time to cover others. That's great.
Basically, I'm sorry to interrupt, but time management in this stage needs to be improved.
Yes.
No offense.
Well, the problem is...
can I send you a friend request, teacher?
Of course, yeah. I'm always available for DMs and discussions on Discord. Let me just tell you...
Don't mind me, just sending a friend request.
Sure. Snipe, to address your point, we are dealing with a technological problem where some people are completely new to Discord. Some people are veterans at Discord, and then people use different devices. Some devices are old and weak. They have spotty Wi-Fi. So that's why every round is... Yeah, it's a little bit of a hit and miss, right? Sometimes the discussion is very successful, and sometimes people drop out and stuff like that. So... But anyway, thank you so much. We do what we can, and I think it's still a great resource to have. So these lessons are, by the way, so once again, thank you for your participation. That was amazing. Thank you. And now, guys, we are going to have round 3 of our discussions in just a minute. So don't go anywhere. I just wanted to, very good. I just wanted you to know that in order to not to miss any lessons, please follow me on Twitch or on YouTube. We are live in both locations right now. So twitch.tv/EnglishSpot. There are ways to support the channel if you want this channel to grow. I need more time to prepare for more lessons, so this would help me. Any kind of support would help me. And of course, please follow the social media links and check out the schedule on Twitch because the classes are scheduled for the most part. And once again, please join the English Hub Discord server because that's where you can find me most of the time. And that is really a great place to be if you are just practicing English or you want to make friends from various countries or just attend these lessons. Yes.
I invited my friend Randale to the
Very good.
To the stage.
Invite them all. Invite them all. Excellent.
Right.
All right. So
Inviting entire group.
are you guys ready? I know it's Friday. I don't want to keep you here for too long, but it's time to get started on our round 3 of discussions. Round 3.
Okay.
So let's bring up the wheel. Let's bring up the wheel, and if you want to participate in this discussion on the English language, please raise your hand. Raise your hand.
Hey, I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave because I'm gonna go take a nap.
Well, that's good. You should.
I'll be back in later or tomorrow.
Yeah,
if you're doing it tomorrow.
Sure.
If you're doing it tomorrow or later today.
Well, I do it usually Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay, but on the server there are almost lessons daily. Yes, very good. Thank you.
Yeah, I can get you those.
Ran to raise his hand.
Excellent. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. All right,
I have a question. Sorry.
No problem. Okay.
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at the same time.
At the same time. Mm-hmm.
It was about 11 a.m. in my country.
Well, I don't know your country, but it's 4 p.m. GMT or 4 p.m. London time. London, Greenwich, England. Okay.
23.
Yes, but the best way to not to miss it is just to be on our Discord channel and just have the role of English classes, and there's always a notification so that you will get pinged personally when the class is coming. Okay.
Add pick me to the call.
All right.
Pick me to the call.
Okay, pick me. All right. Hello, pick me. Would you like to be a part of this new the third round of discussions?
Yes, please.
Pick me. Okay. All right.
I raised this boy. I raised this guy.
You raised this boy. Okay. All right. Well, I'm sure that we're in
him
for a
to join the
treat.
call.
Pick.
Should I stay or should I leave to
You
give
can stay.
the opportunity to other one?
Well, you can stay. Let's see how many volunteers we get. Okay, Pick Me is one of ours volunteers. Okay, who else is here?
Overseer.
Interesting. Okay, interesting. Hello, interesting. Would you like to be a part of this discussion? Interesting. Is your microphone working? I guess perhaps not. What about Blairy?
Overseer.
How
Overseer.
about Blairy? What about you? Blairy, are you?
I have some. I have Overseer and Babbitt.
Yes,
that's how we pronounce it.
Yes, we want to give priority to our members, but if there are no, how about J $? J $2 Hello there. Can you say hello?
Hello, sir.
Hi, would you like to be a part of this discussion?
Yes.
Okay, so what shall we call you? I don't know how to read your nickname. What shall we call you in our group?
Jay. Maybe call him Jay.
Yes, Jay.
Just Jay? Okay, Jay is easy enough. Okay, thank you. That's my initial as well. Okay, we also have Babbitt. Okay, Babbitt, how are you?
I have Overseer.
Babbitt, would you like to take part in this discussion?
One more. I have a suggestion for one more participant, Overseer.
Well, Overseer. Okay, how about you, Overseer? Would you like to take part in this discussion? Hello, you have to unmute yourself.
His microphone isn't working.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that.
Stopped working.
Okay, well, that is too bad. That is too bad. Then we have Blairy. Oh, Blairy, I asked you to unmute yourself, and now you can join the stage and be a part of this lesson. Blairy? Well, it's not working for some reason. Okay, who else?
I'll be a part of it.
Oh, Blairy. Okay, very good, Blairy. Excellent. Welcome.
Deep voice.
Yes, deep voice.
Deep voice.
Authoritative sounding. Okay, very good. Casey is studying. Casey is studying. All right. Do you want to be a part of this? Casey, hello. Unmute yourself.
Now Ren decided to raise his hand.
Hi,
And
Casey.
because he DM'd me saying he was shy and for some reason sus.
Hi, Casey. You are part of this discussion. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Excellent. So we have 4 members. We need 2 more. Melhor. How about Melhor? Would you like to be a part of this discussion?
Raise your hand.
Melhor, can I hear from you? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, what should I call you? Should I call you Melhor?
Excuse me, we believe.
No. Call me Luana.
By Ren.
Luana?
Luana. Luana.
Luana. Okay, Luana, you've got it. Thank you. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ren.
One more person.
Ren. I choose Ren.
Sorry, I don't know. Ran? Okay. All right, let's see Ran. Hello, how are you, Ran?
Ren.
Ran, do you want to be a part of this discussion?
Yeah.
Ren.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent, Ran. Okay, excellent. So we'll just call you Ran. Okay, we have Pick Me. Please stick around. Jay, stick around. Blairy, hi. And Casey, Luana, and Ran. Okay, let's see what roles you're going to get. First, we're going to choose our leader, our discussion group leader. And the leader's job is always to make sure that there's no silence, that people are engaged, okay? All right.
And the leader needs to be on the Twitch, I guess.
So, our leader is Ran. Hello, Ran. Hello. Okay. So, Ran, you need to be looking at our Twitch channel. Do you know, are you looking at the Twitch screen right now?
Twitch.tv English Hub.
Yes.
Twitch.tv English Hub.
I recommend using 2 devices, like your phone and your computer.
Yes, okay. So leader is going to be Ran. We are right now live on twitch.tv/English Spot. English Spot, okay?
Join it if you want, I guess.
Next, let's choose our timekeeper. Our timekeeper is going to be... Pick Me! Alright. Pick Me! Excellent. Who is our active participant? Let's find out. It is Larry. Larry.
Yeah.
Alright. And another active participant. Let's find out. It's going to be Luana. Okay, Luana. Speak a lot, please.
I'll try.
Next,
Just one suggestion: just stay positive in the stage.
Yeah, Ron, we don't have a positive mindset.
Devil's Advocate.
Yeah,
Devil's Advocate.
Little mindset with your
I got to use that as like a positive discussion.
Casey. Okay, guys. Excellent. So, all right, guys. So your roles are leader is the Ran, and then timekeeper is Pick Me, active participant Blairy, active participant 2 Luana. Devil's Advocate is Jay. So that Devil's Advocate is normally you've communicate your opinions, but in case there's silence, nobody has anything to say, then you jump in and you argue the opposite point, which people all agreed on. And summarizer Casey at the end. Casey, we will ask you at the end to just say a couple of interesting things that came up during the discussion. All right, so we are talking about the power of English. Should children be forced to learn English all around the world? And maybe should we start learning English as early as possible, or maybe it's okay to wait? So it's up to the leader which question the leader wants to tackle first. The time limit is 10 minutes. I may extend it if the discussion gets more interesting. And so if you're ready, let's go.
Let's go.
All right, guys. So time start. Our leader, who is Ran. Ran, can you see the questions on the screen?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, very good. So maybe you can start with question 5. And here we go. Time start. Take it away.
Yeah, do you think English as a second language should start as early as possible, or is it okay to start later? What are the advantages of both?
Good job. Okay, guys, what do you think about that question?
I think it should be learned earlier because when you're a kid, you kind of catch better the information.
You okay? Why do you think so? Children acquire language more easily, you think?
Yeah, because I mean, they just went to the world and they know less things than other people, for example, and they will pay more attention to the little things because they don't know much about the world, so they want to learn more about the world, and they want to learn, and they are gonna probably pay more attention, use it more. Like when you're a baby, maybe, I mean, generally, usually, the first word you say is mom, father, dad, and you only keep saying these words until you learn another words and other things. So you will your mind will catch more these words.
What do you guys think about Luana's points?
I agree.
I think it's an interesting point. Yes, some of the things she said are true, but there also is an advantage with learning it later. I mean, if you don't always, people don't always start off with English in our world. Some people start off with Spanish, French, anything. So the advantage of learning it later is you'll add more grammar language to your repertoire when you're talking to someone.
Agree.
Okay, guys, what do we do? Leaders, time. Do you want to move on to another question?
Yeah.
Okay. What about this one? Question number 6.
Should the ultimate goal of learning English be to speak it like a native speaker? What do you think of having an accent?
So I think we just, since we can comprehend and speak well in a way that everybody can comprehend what you're saying, there's no need to speak like, for example, American, British people.
Interesting point.
That's my opinion.
Interesting.
Because in the world, there's a lot more of English accent. A lot more of countries that speak English, not only United States, United Kingdom. So if you only think of those two, you are kind of being, how do I say? You are gonna be stuck.
Stuck.
That's what I think.
You'll be stuck.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Okay, guys. Yeah. What do others think about that? What's the purpose of learning English? Is it to communicate or to really sound like a native speaker? And is there such a thing as a native speaker? What do you think?
So, what I think is, it really doesn't matter if you have an accent, in my opinion. It doesn't really matter as long as you're able to fully learn the English language and, like, be able to communicate with Americans or even other races. That's all that really matters. Have an accent, maybe. Like, I think it's just for show. Really, I think it's just because you're born with that, Like, there's nothing.
It makes your English
there's no
more attractive.
disadvantage or advantage of having an accent. It's just the way you speak, the way you sound, the way people understand you.
Yeah.
Yes, remember the statistics?
I agree.
Yeah.
I do agree.
Okay. All right. Well, what do you guys think?
Okay, I'm agree. Sorry.
Franklin? Yeah, jump in. Feel free to jump in. Yes.
Okay. I think that the goal of learning English is not like sound as a native speaker, just to be able to speak with anyone who speak the English or the language. I mean, it is necessary to have a good grammar, to have the correct words to be to express your point of view. I mean, it's not necessary to have an accent, to speak like an actor, or like, well, I want to speak like the United Kingdom accent dialect, or to RP, or to American accent. No, it's not necessary that. The necessary is to be able to communicate around the world with every person who speak English, no matter the accent, no matter if he's Australian, no matter if he's Chinese, just to be able to speak with anyone who speak English. I think that that's the goal.
Okay.
The ADM need to pull him in the stage.
Well, we have 4 minutes
until round
remaining.
3 ends.
Timekeeper.
In order to, when you go or when you move to an English native speaker country, you will acquire that accent.
Okay, you will acquire an accent when you travel to that country.
Yeah.
I see.
So
Interesting.
meanwhile you're learning the English, it's not necessary to have an accent.
I see.
But it could be good to practice that accent if you're planning to move into that country. I mean, if I'm planning to move to United Kingdom, it will be good if I practice that accent, the British accent.
So
Okay, so we now have 3 minutes remaining.
Yes.
Leader, what other question would you like us to
Leader.
move on to?
Look at question 3. Maybe it's interesting. Who does the English language belong to? Does it belong to a particular country, United States, England, or does it belong to everyone, the community, global community who speaks the language? What do you think?
Well, can I start
I think
here?
it belongs
Yes.
to everyone that speaks the language.
I think with everyone that like I pointed this out in round 2, but I'm gonna point it out again, but like more clear. Doesn't matter if you're from another country that like it's not like, how do I say this, affiliated with English. Everyone should speak in English. It doesn't matter if the accent is bad or anything. It doesn't matter. Speak English if you want to.
Yeah, I do agree. The English belongs to the community and everyone who wants to learn it. It was created for a reason, communication, and I think it belongs to everyone who decides to use the language.
I think there is no bad accent and good accent. There is the way the person themselves talk. If you're able to comprehend what they are talking, so that's great. That's awesome. That's perfect.
Yeah. Just because one state or country uses that English language or different language doesn't mean that that country or state is entitled to only English people.
Yes, I do agree on that statement made by Julia.
We have 1 minute remaining.
Yes.
Yeah,
Timekeeper.
Ron, you wanna move to another question?
What about we talk about the question 4?
Okay, that's a good question. Actually, should learning English required everywhere or not? What I'm going to do is, wait a second, I'm going to extend the time and I'm going to bring in the poll which we have from our YouTube channel, where I asked our community, should learning English be required everywhere? And 70% of you said yes. So just to bring you that information, 70% of you said yes. We have extended time. Let's continue the discussion.
Well,
I do believe that English should not be learned by everyone by their preferability. After all, in every country, there are different language: Chinese, Korean, anything. In fact,
Spanish?
Japanese. Yes.
Yes, you don't have to learn the English
But you don't.
language.
Yes, you do not have to learn.
You can learn the type of language you're like you want to. If you want to learn Spanish, it's fine. You don't need to learn
Exactly.
English. Like you're not forced to learn
Exactly.
English. You can learn like
It's your
Spanish.
choice to learn a different
I
language.
do agree.
You can learn
Anyone
Japanese.
can learn the English language. Anyone can.
Oh my God.
It's not required to learn it, but I do agree. Anyone can learn English, and I don't think it is required.
I think it should be required, yes, because even because of the matter of the history, the English always was spread to the world since the colonization, the world wars, like first World War One, World War Two. United States and the British people always won these wars, and the English is learning English. When you learn English, you are able to find every type of thing you want to like.
Get out of my fucking room!
What?
Language.
Oh,
Language.
Language.
Yeah, Blairy, yeah,
you're
just,
out of
I know,
time.
Blairy was talking to somebody else, probably. And we are out of
Oh,
time,
okay.
look
I
at
gotta go
that.
to the toilet. I gotta go
Okay,
to
okay, very
BRB.
good, all
Can I
right.
add on a little bit?
Can I take a potty break?
We are out of time, we are out of time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, for participating. That was awesome.
I enjoyed it.
Some of these moments are comical, yeah? You have to laugh. That's great. Guys, thank you so much for your participation. That was great. So, yeah, let me ask our summarizer. Our summarizer was, let me just check again. Casey, you kind of kept quiet, I wonder. Did you think that your job is only to summarize? I hope that you were also knew that you needed to participate during the discussion. Casey, are you there?
I got that voice mod.
Hello, Casey.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Okay, he mute.
All right. Well, okay. In that case, well, anyone, let's just ask you guys. How did it go for you? Maybe you can mention one thing that went really well. You're proud of yourself. And maybe one thing that if you could turn back the time, you would change or improve. So maybe let's ask Luana. Luana, what do you think? How did you do?
Okay,
Yes, how did you do in this discussion? Do you think you did well?
I think I did well. I at least hope so. And I was able to understand what everyone said and was able to see another point of view.
Excellent, very good. Yes, and what would you improve if you were to do this again? What would you improve?
I would try to improve my vocabulary. I think so. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Thank you for reflecting. That's
Doesn't
awesome.
matter if I play. You guys mind if I play some music for myself, or if you want, I can play music for everyone here.
Well,
just to make it more like alive.
No, sorry, Snipe. I don't want music right now. Sorry, I'm kind of in charge of that. So thank you. I appreciate your efforts, but no, thanks.
There's no music in the classroom.
Yes. Well, what about yes? What about others? How did you guys do? Ran, how did you do in your role as a leader? What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, I didn't really like. I think I did pretty well.
Yes, I think so. You read the question, right? And then you said, let's move to the next question, which was excellent. I think you did quite well. Maybe if I were to improve it, I would ask you to actually call on specific people. So when you see on the screen, we had people like Luana or Jay or Pick Me, right? So I would actually ask them, hey, Pick Me, what do you think about question number 3?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. All right. Well, listen, guys. Now, feedback from the teacher. Ready?
Here, I have an idea. Before, when I entered this classroom, I have Minecraft open, so here's an idea. I already closed it, but here's an idea. No games in the classroom.
Well, you see, there's no way for me to enforce that. I don't know what you're doing, but it's my hope that you are actually focusing on the activity. Yeah.
I'm watching Wilbur's too. So,
yes. So,
As long as you're paying attention in class,
anyway,
you'll be great.
I think I will always get some students who are serious and some people who are just trolls, and I just have to live with it. You know, that's the reality of the internet. But anyway, as you said, as I said earlier, we do what we can. So let me just tell you guys what went well in this round. You stayed on topic. You talked about English language, which was great. You were able, I think most people were able to speak their mind. So it's a great environment where you guys didn't have to feel pressure or fear to speak one way or another. The only way I would improve this would be to actually involve everyone more or less equally, so that some people, did not say anything. I don't know if it was technical problem, like KC did not say anything. I hope that maybe it was because of technical difficulties. But I also think that more equality in participation is better. And of course, and we also hoped for the summarizer to do their job at the end, and that didn't happen. So that's the only improvements I would make to this. And if you want to try it again, well, join us next time, because we are going to be doing this. We have been doing it for the past, a month or so, 3 times a week, different topics. By the way, I'm open to topic suggestions, so always DM me.
Teacher,
Yes.
And which days are those classes?
Well, I usually try to do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday around 4 p.m. London time. But if you are a part of our server, you will be getting notifications for our classes, okay? All right, guys. So once again, thank you so much to our participants. That was excellent. Now, so please follow me on Twitch for extra information. There's a schedule of classes here, which will be adjusted to your time zone. There is also a way of keeping in touch. The link to our Discord server is here. You can also support the channel if you like the content. Of course, contact me if you want private lessons, or if you want to just follow us on the social media. The links are here for you. Once again, thank you. A big thank you to the English Hub, which hosts these lessons, and this is a great community for you to be. Invite all your friends. Join the voice chats, which are very active. You can practice your English there. We are trying to expand and give you new features all the time. So make sure you are joining us there. And now, guys, I think it's time to enjoy your Friday. All right, it's Friday, and I think in some parts of the world it's already Saturday. Right, it's Friday. So I hope you're going to have a great weekend, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next time on English Palette. Bye for now.
See you guys Monday.
See you. Bye for now.
Have a good day.
Thank you,
Is it
everybody.
already over?
Yes. See you around for another topic on English panel. English
Have
Palette.
an outro.
Bye.
Have an outro.
Have an outro. Here is my outro.
So we say.